You sure do hear a lot today about inclusiveness. People argue about who should be included in a particular group, who must be included, and who cannot be included. Well, today, I'm going to tell you about the most inclusive group in the world. Hey, welcome to Mornings with Bishop Robert. Thanks for joining me on the top spot on the internet for a coffee with a cleric. You know, my goal is to introduce people to the Jesus they never knew, and then help them get to know him and his word personally and better. So if our time together today speaks to your heart, would you let me invite you to like, subscribe, and of course, share with a friend. Well, here I go again, reminding you of something that you already know. Actually, something that many of you know very well. But that doesn't eliminate the need for repetition. Repetition reinforces something, drives it home deeply into our hearts. The day we were married, I told my wife, "You are so precious to me." And to this day, it's something I tell her often, over and over again. Now, I don't do it because I think she may have forgotten. Nor do I repeat this affirmation because I'm afraid I may forget. Though sometimes my actions would certainly support that argument, but that's another issue. And I certainly don't say, "Hey, I told you you're precious to me in 1983. If it changes, I'll let you know." Of course not. Its importance warrants its repetition. So I repeat myself, both as an affirmation and as a reminder, kind of a reinforcement, if you will. Well, as we move to the verse of the day, the same principle holds true. When he was reminding the believers of various things God had granted to us by his divine power, the Apostle Peter told them, "I will always remind you of these things, even though you know them and are firmly established in the truth that you now have." As he did, Peter intended those who heard him to say, "Yeah, I've heard this before, but since he's bringing it up again, it's probably very important. Let me listen a little more carefully." Well, today's verse says, "Keep on asking, and you'll receive what you ask for." Now, those words of Jesus in Matthew chapter 7 hold such an incredible key to powerful prayer that they bear repeating. Indeed, they must be repeated, because contained within them is the very essence of the importance of continued repetition. Now, not the vain, mindless repetition of some rote prayer that's said over and over and over and over again without any focus of the heart, but the purposeful, powerful repetition, like telling someone that you love them over and over again. You see, Jesus here introduces the most inclusive group in the universe. No discrimination, no secret entry code required for admission. Who's able to be part of this group, you wonder? Everyone. Christ's choice of words here is deliberate and therefore deliberately inclusive. In the full verse, Jesus promises everyone who asks and keeps on asking will keep on receiving. Everyone who seeks and keeps on seeking will keep on finding. Everyone who knocks and keeps on knocking will keep on seeing doors open to them. Everyone. No exceptions. You know, the key to this promise is that in order to ask Jesus for anything, you have to come to him. And as you keep coming to him to ask for things, your relationship with him grows and deepens and develops. And that leads to change within you. You become more and more like Jesus as you keep coming to him, spending time in his presence. So the things you end up asking for, well, they're the same things Jesus is asking for. So he's able to give and keep giving because you're being conformed into his image. You want the things that advance the kingdom of God, things that will reflect his glory more and more. He literally gives you the desires of your heart and then fulfills those desires as you ask him. So be reminded. Be encouraged. Ask and keep on asking. Seek and keep on seeking. Knock and keep on knocking. Because God says he'll not stop responding. He will give. He will provide. He'll open. And he'll do it for the most inclusive group in the universe. Everyone. Yeah, anyone can come to him and ask for him to begin working in their life. Wow. Anyone and everyone. Now that's inclusive. Well, we've come to the end of our time this morning, but before you go, can I ask you to help me introduce people to the Jesus they never knew and help them get to know him and his word personally and better? Would you please like this video to help more people see it? And then click follow or subscribe so that you and I can get together every day. If you click the link in the description, you'll get a free copy of my book, Count to One, that you can download. Hey, one more thing. Share this with a friend, would you? Because as you do, you are part of the team, touching hearts all over the world with the love of Jesus. Thanks for helping.